It's a fine way to audition to replace David Warner. It was he just ignited that innings. It was a real touch of class at times.
Yeah, it was amazing. He dealt in boundaries. I felt that he showed a lot of authority out there in the middle. When the ball ever got coming back into him, I felt he was just smacking it like that over square leg. He loved the ball coming back to him, and short as well. The West Indies bowlers did not learn quickly enough, but what a good innings, especially in that opening spot. You know, of course, Australia have to keep thinking about him in that position.
Yeah, I think he showed that he's got all the skills to take on a new ball, and then he's got quite an expansive game and a 360-degree player. Josh Inglis is. It was everything that the Australians needed. It wasn't a big enough total, we felt, even at the halfway point, but if you can come out and control an innings like that, you go a long way to getting the job done.
Well, it was an important innings as well, because we're all sort of thinking who's going to replace David Warner at the top of the order, and Josh Inglis has got first crack at it, and wow, he's certainly put a marker down right from the first innings. I thought he was outstanding. A couple of the shots that he played off the back foot created so much power, and yeah, he looks a really good player at the top of the order.
Well, Mitch Marsh is resting at home with an Allen Border medal around his neck, so while he's away, someone gets a crack at number 3, and today it was the big man from the West, Cam Green. He came in and well, he showed the class that he has too. He was, at times, got it to and over the boundary, but manipulated the field nicely when the gaps opened up.
Yeah, well, he was dominated in a partnership by Josh Inglis early on, the second wicket partnership. But when he got into his own and got into his stride, he's very, very powerful. And we know him in the T20 version of the game. He's playing all forms of the game. But whenever he's on the go, he's very, very powerful. Tall guy, and he gets the ball aerial very quickly and very far and smashes it anything that's poor in length and line.
Did a good job with the ball today. Haas too picked up a nice wicket on the back of Xavier Bartlett's opening spell.
Oh, he's a handy package, isn't he? He can bowl good pace and batting at number 3. Important just to get some good time in the middle. He's been sitting on the sidelines a lot this year. I know he's played in the last couple of test matches, but as far as white ball cricket, he's been watching a lot. So just to get some time in the middle, get some rhythm, I think that innings will do him the world of good.
2 for 83, Australia were, so if it was going to fall apart and they lose a few wickets, the West Indies could put some pressure on, but a 149-run partnership between Cameron Green and Steve Smith, so reliable. He's got the captaincy reins again, and he just dominates West Indian cricket teams in all forms at the moment at this stage of his career, Brian.
Yeah, well, that question mark about opening the batting in Test cricket, he answered it in the last innings. And what I like about Steve Smith is when he gets into form, he stays there. He capitalizes on it. He's not an in-and-out performer. One good innings, 2 bad innings, come back good. He is going to score runs, and he's in that form, that sort of a mental strength right now to make sure that he gets as much runs as possible. And today, it looked very, very easy.
He captained the team beautifully, got through his bowling changes with the leadership qualities that he's always had, Huss. So he looked quite energised with all the young punks around him.
He looked like he really enjoyed it, and a great innings. Look at that, he scored all around the ground, except down through mid-off. No runs down there, but other than that, he just looked, as Brian said, he looked in great touch and did it with ease.
Oh, well.